What are you doing, babe?
Fucking nice, fucking now. Fucking Ricky.
What are you doing?
I don't trust don't get in like that, so you can just watch. Don't get in the thing.
I made the water so cold too, like. Okay, get in. Let's go. We're already past the 35-second intro. Who's your nominations?
Kathy.
Kathy.
Steph.
Steph.
Let's do Josh too.
Josh.
Feel like
24 hours.
I feel like he could use a cool down.
24 hours. Dump it.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
Bro, I did not make that much of a mess. 24 hours.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Good morning, everybody. What is up? Day 135. Day 135. Beautiful, sunny day. 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. We're looking at a warm 16 degrees. It is Tuesday, Wednesday for you guys. I am en route to Cornwall. We're back at Chrysler Park today. Got a truck full of stuff to float them docks, and then tomorrow our welder is going to go up and patch the holes. So we got to float all the docks, get them all floated, pumped out.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left toward Cornwall.
Yes, ma'am. So we're going to get them all pumped out and then chained up so that they don't sink before the welder can come and seal them up. There's a whole process to doing this, and it's like I made a little video about it yesterday, but yesterday's video was kind of choppy. So I wanted more of like an explanation video today of kind of like...
111 kilometers. Continue straight.
Okay. Can I talk now? Thanks. Yeah, like a little bit more of an explanation video of like what the fuck this is and what we're doing. And I want to get some more footage today. Yeah, I'm not at the shop. Dean's running the shop today. He's got a couple new guys starting, the part-time guys. Bringing them in one at a time, trying them out. And yeah, so I'm up here with the NIDOC crew. NIDOC is like the side of the shop that does all the docking stuff, so I'm going to be working with those guys. And I think I figured out for when I do the car talks, I wear the mic. You can see the mic on my sweater here. Cuts out a lot of like the excess car noise, the wind noise, and just cleans up the sound a little bit, and I kind of like it. One fun fact though is like I got out of the shower yesterday, I'm like, holy hell, my neck hurts. I got freaking sunburnt yesterday. I didn't think you could get sunburnt. It was not that warm. So just a reminder, guys, those UV rays are hot, so make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Yeah, so I've got an hour drive ahead of me, 108 kilometers to Cornwall. And if you've ever driven from Kingston to Cornwall, you know that this is the worst drive in the history of Canada. I would much rather drive to fucking Sarnia or Thunder Bay, but that's alright. We got to get her done. So as I showed you guys in my video yesterday, the merch is hot. The merch is popping. People are loving it. We are going to have a prize for the merch valued at $500 plus, depending on what I choose from our sponsor. Or I might let you guys choose. I'll get like a couple things and let the winner choose. So every $5 spent in the merch store gets you an entry towards the prize. So go on to links in the bio, links in the description. Get yourself some merch. A t-shirt's like 4 entries. You know? You can buy a sticker. Even if you buy a sticker, that's an entry. I know it's not $5, but yeah. Get your merch. All right. I'm gonna do the drive. I'm gonna crank the news. I say the tunes, but the news, because the federal election was last night, and it pissed off a lot of people. I'm not gonna get into politics on this channel, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Everyone wants to complain. Nobody wants to vote. So this is what happens. So in another 4 years, it is what it is. Anyways, we'll check back in a minute.
Woke up this morning with the sun shining bright. Grab the camera, everything feels right. Coffee on the porch, wind in your hair. We're living life, no script, just a pair. We're capturing moments, both big and small. From the highs to the lows, we share it all. With every sunrise, we hit that record. Every day's a story we can't afford to ignore. And every day, just press record. Sharing our love, what we're living for.
Well, we're finishing up here, Chrysler Park. Freighter. Look at the waves, guys. Like, that's crazy. They're like coming right over the damn docks. It's wild. The ships going by are cool though. I would like to set up a time lapse, but the weather's rolling in. But yeah, like if you're just unexpected, the wave would come in, knock you right off. All right, well, we're wrapping up here. I'm going to pack the truck and hit the road. All right, well, we're back in the truck. Ignore the hair. Need a haircut. Today went well. We got all the docks floated. The last one we did there, I got a time lapse of it, was the worst because we couldn't get the suction proper in the tank, and I couldn't figure out why. Every time we'd put the hose in, it would stop, so we'd take it out, put it in the lake, pump fine. So there's something in there stopping it. So we managed to get something in there. And you had to be quick because the hole we made was big, so it was sinking more than it was. So we got something in there, hooked whatever was in there. And what it was is the company before that tried to fix that dock used exercise balls, like those yoga balls. There's about 30 of them rammed in there in the pontoon. They cut the end of the pontoon open, stuffed it full of yoga balls, and then welded it back up. Well, one of them popped inside, or a few of them popped anyways, and it was getting sucked into the pump. So we got that cleared out and got it pumped up. That's why in the time lapse it takes a little bit of time to get it to actually float up. But we got it. Those guys they're like the contractors that we hired to do mainly just the dock stuff. Kind of give relief on us, because like today I was out on the dock, wasn't getting shit done at the marina. So Dean was at the marina today training the new guy. I'm hoping I'm not needed there tomorrow and I can get some shit done on my list, but we're gonna have to go back tomorrow and weld pipes on the holes we drilled now, so that if, you know, they sink again in the spring, because they need to be replaced at the end of the day. They're just too rotten at the water line. But if they sink again, once we weld those bungs on, we can just, in the spring, drop our line through, pump them out. Instead, we don't have to kill the drill. Unfortunately, I think my drill is toast. Because, yeah, we tried a bunch of makeshift things to get the drill up out of the water. We even, at one point, had a bucket pushed into the water onto the pontoon with the pump in the bucket, trying to drill in the... It was a mess. It was a disaster. But eventually we got it, and they're all floating. So I did leave all the straps on just in case, so that we can give it a day or two to make sure that they're not still sinking, because you'll never find a pinhole leak, right? Like, you just can't. And to pressurize a pontoon that big would be too hard to do. So we just got to wing it, see what happens. And yeah, so I'm on the highway now back to the marina. We got to unload the truck. Probably be around 3:30 by the time I'm home. Well, at the shop. Got to unload, put everything where it goes, and then I think that's pretty much it for my day. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because yesterday was a long fucking day. Like, I don't think I got home till like 6:30. So, if preventable, I'd like to not get home that late today, because, you know, by the time I got home, we had to go shopping, and then we had to, I fought with getting the videos uploaded. It just wasn't cooperating. So it wasn't one in the morning until I got to bed. And then I was up and out the door by 6, so. Long ass day. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. The weather is crap. It is 24 degrees outside, but it is windy. There's tornado warnings, basically from Ottawa to Belleville. So that was fun, out on a sinking dock with a tornado coming. But we got it done. The worst of it's done, I should say. We just someone's got to go around with a welder and patch it up. And that's it. So let me know in the comments, what did you guys get done today? Did you achieve anything? You guys push yourself to do better? Yeah, you should just always just be pushing yourself. You know, like, you don't get another go. You know, there's no free lives. You get one, that's it. So, you're going to waste it sitting around doing nothing, or are you going to enjoy it, do something? Because even if you're doing something that you, like, necessarily don't enjoy right off the hop, like working, you're going to enjoy when you get that paycheck. So, you got to look at it that way. But that's my motivation for you guys today. Hopefully, like, this truck, what are you doing? Yeah. I try and stay motivated myself. And the one big thing I've been working on, like I said in the video yesterday, is just smiling. Like, learning how to smile and learning how to just not look angry and feel angry. It's like, I always just am so blah. Like, people are like, man, you look angry, you look grumpy, you look miserable. Like, I'm really not. I'm really a fun guy when you get to know me. But I definitely don't look it, which is kind of shit. So, But we're coming into weather here on the highway, so I'm going to wrap this right now, and we're going to go probably do a car talk with the wife. You guys, she hasn't been in a video, like, blah, 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 blah. She hasn't been in much videos the last few days because they've been all over the place, so we'll see. I don't think I'm taking the truck home tonight, so I'm going to get her to come pick me up. I like taking the truck home. I like the convenience of it. And yeah, obviously my boss pays for the gas, which is a huge thing because, like, I live on the other side of the city from the marina, so it's a bit of gas to get to work. And she keeps the car, so she drops me off, goes back, you know, and does her work. So I like keeping the truck, but it worries me having it at my apartment, like, well, the complex, the townhouse complex, because if some idiot does something to it, you know, that's on me. So I'd like to get a little motorcycle or something, a little 250 Ninja, just to bomb back and forth to work. I mean, it wouldn't do any good if it's raining, but nice summer day, jump on a bike and head to work. I don't know. I'm not really kind of a bike guy. I feel like I'm too stupid, and I'd be like doing wheelies down the 401. I don't know. But I think I have decided that I am going to dye my beard again. I don't think I'm ready to quite just like embrace the gray quite yet. So I think I'm going to dye it. I'm going to get my hair cut. We'll see. But passing through Prescott now. Probably another 40 minutes to the shop. I'm just going to cruise, turn on the news, and just enjoy the drive. So I'll check back with you guys in a bit. That's your video?
Yeah.
Spinning in an elevator.
Look at all the mirrors in it. There's like 100 of them.
Oh. Hey, that's a start, right?
9 seconds.
I ain't gonna knock you down. Anyways, I'm off work now. We just got coffee. We're gonna go home, wash up, and then we gotta package up some meat.
Make some dinner because I'm freaking starving.
Oh, those sandwiches made such a difference today.
Yeah, I brought nothing and I made you lunch. Tell me how that makes sense.
I know.
I even went home though. I should have ate one of
The guy I was working with, I busted the sandwiches. He's like, well, I don't know, your wife still loves you and mine hates me. You're just not dicking her down right. That's not what I said. But
I was gonna say, you can't even say that because, like,
I haven't dicked you down in months.
not months, but
No, that's
been a
exaggerating. I'm just waiting for the Kingston tornado. Let's go. On delay.
it's supposed to be starting in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, like I took some video of the waves. The wind was getting up there.
Oh, it's definitely windy. Look at it.
Oh yeah.
It's picking up.
I recorded a little bit today. More talking, so the video's a little longer, and I can get this uploaded before midnight and not be crusty Crusterson.
Yeah. Please.
See, the problem is like, I was done my video, and I'm like, babe, you want to watch your show? Don't worry, I'll just roll over and go to sleep. I watched the entire episode.
I didn't. I fell asleep.
So who turned the TV off?
I did in the middle of the night.
Oh, I must have fell asleep after it was over.
Because I woke up and the TV was on and like Hiroshima freaking blinded and the dog woke me up.
Okay, so we can rewatch it, because I think it was good, and I was like trying to sleep, and then I'd hear something good, and I'd look, and it's like, it's hard. I cannot sleep with the TV on, unless I'm like super tired.
See, and that's the only way I can fall asleep, the TV on. I don't remember. I remember maybe 5 minutes of it, and that's it. I couldn't even tell you what the episode's about.
Yep. So, anyways, I thought I got out of going back to fucking Chrysler Park tomorrow, but my boss tricked me today, and we were setting up a welder for him to go do it tomorrow, and he's like, oh, just run the stick on the plates and make sure it sparks. So I'm like, instinctively I ran a bead, and he's like, good, you can weld, you're coming tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. So So now I get to go do the welding tomorrow. It's whatever. Like, it's not a bad job. I just hate that drive. But when he's driving, it's not too bad. Just scroll my phone or whatever. From Kingston to Cornwall is the worst drive ever. I would rather drive to Thunder Bay.
There's nothing out those ways. It's just like...
Yeah, it's flat and fucking just... If you live in this area, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, Kingston to Cornwall is the worst drive. And every 30 feet, there's a cop or an MTO who's just, like, doing radar, pulling people over. The entire Canadian budget on police is, like, in that area.
I actually saw 3 cop cars from... what the hell is that town called? Whatever, the res to back to Kingston. Never see cops ever doing that shit.
Well, you got to make sure that you don't have the end things in the open, because you get in trouble.
I just shoved it in the bag.
I don't know what the hell's banging around over there.
Either I don't even know how I ever once was like a speed demon, because I can't. Like, I'll catch myself under the speed limit, and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? Like, drive faster. Maybe it's because I drive in town all day, so I'm just used to being like slow. But
It could be.
like an 80, and I look down and I'm going 70, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, idiot?
One thing that is for sure, guys, if you have a link for like cheap prescription sunglasses, send me a link, because I can't wear my glasses at work because it's too sunny. And like, my eyes are so strained from the last 3 days of not wearing my fucking glasses.
Yeah, I would love that too, because I can't see without my glasses at all, so I end up blind from the sun because I can't wear sunglasses.
And I know there's a ton of websites out there that say they sell them, but if anyone has had good experience getting cheap prescription sunglasses, let us know.
Yeah, they gotta be cheap, especially for you for work, because if you wreck them, then it's not wasting money.
Yeah. But the last 2 days, I expected to have my ass kicked a little bit harder the longer days, but it's something about waking up at 6 in the morning. It's just, I love it. I don't like it around 5 o'clock, but...
You know, I actually, the last 2 days, because I didn't have to drive you, I struggled to get out of bed. When I have to drive you, I can get up, no problem. Today, I could have stayed in bed all day today. I did not want to get up.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I could have taken the truck again, but it's a pain in the ass. It's nice because it saves on our fuel bill, but parking that fucking thing in our complex, and I just, like I said in a video earlier today, like, it stresses me out that something's going to happen to it, you know? But anyways, it's Wednesday for you guys, Tuesday for us. Our live is tomorrow at 9 p.m. Be there or be square.
I'm seriously debating if I just stay home tomorrow or not.
What are you pushing for? What are you grinding for? What's the...
Just to make money, but I'm just saying, because Wednesdays are always super slow. So it doesn't really make much sense for me to go just to sit in the car all day when I could clean the house.
Keep in mind, too, the amount of hours I did last week that is coming this week, so we're good. You can take a day off.
No, I'm not worried about that part. Like, I know we're good now that you're getting consistent paychecks. I'm just saying, I just feel like I should be making money at all times.
No, but like at the same time, you get stressed out when the house gets too far gone, so.
Like it is right now. The last day that I had off, your dad was also home, so I couldn't get anything done.
Yeah, so you just gotta make sure you get up early, like I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll get up and actually...
Well, you were up relatively early this morning. You texted me pretty early.
Yeah, I set my alarm for 8:30. I think I actually got out of bed at like 9:30. Just laid there. Sadie was laying right on top of me, like, peeking inside.
So I'm hoping the weather's good tomorrow. I gotta weld the dock back together, and then we gotta replace some boards that are broken. Like, I didn't realize that, and I wish I knew this, because I could have been doing a lot more while I was there, and I feel stupid, but the tender we got for that marina was all dock maintenance, not just unsink pontoons. And I'm like, well, shit, like, I left at 1 or 2, whatever time I left, probably Chrysler Park. I could have been fixing boards or something. So, yeah, one more long day, and then that's done and over with, and then we're on to something else. Thursday, we're doing anchors at our marina. That's cool. You're gonna see some more barge work. We gotta load big 1,000-pound anchors on the barge and then push them off into the water. Good fun.
Like that thing?
That floating death trap I showed you? Yeah.
I know you guys gotta put big boats in the water so the crane can get in.
Yeah, crane's coming next week.
At least you have more time, though. Like, it was supposed to be this Friday. So, at least you have more time.
Yeah. One of the students was in there today. I talked to him for a minute. He was buffing on a boat, so it looked like he was doing pretty good at it, which is good, because the faster he does it, the less I have to do. Buffing boats is not fun. So, anyways, we're going to wrap this video here. We're going to go home and enjoy our evening together without stressing about, oh shit, we got to record some more. And yeah, so hopefully you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Again, this is free. Bye.
Okay, bye.